Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of the Drunk Canuck Beer Review. I know it's been a while, it's maybe been a month or so since I last uploaded, shit's been crazy, but we're back doing a beer review, and it's a whole new beer that we've never done on this channel, but it's a well-known beer. It's been around since 1903 apparently, so let's flip the camera and you're going to see what kind of beer we're trying today. Alright, and this is the beer that we're going to be reviewing tonight. It is Molson Export. It's been around since 1903, it's been around for a long time actually. There used to be a different label on here, but they're back to the retro kind of style label, and I kind of like that. It looks kind of nice. I did buy a 12 pack of this, but I did open it, so I don't know if I can read this all proper. Let's try anyways. This is what Molson Export's all about. Brewed with passion since 1903. Over 200 years ago, John Molson set out to create his first ale and establish a brewery in Montreal. In his quest to brew the finest beer, he sailed across the ocean and brought home the best ingredients to brew the quality beer that would become his lasting legacy. In 1903, Molson Export was created to honor his quest with some of the very same ingredients that John Molson used. So I guess they're not identical from then to now. We are proud to continue his legacy by offering a well-crafted ale with an exceptionally refreshing taste. Molson Export. So I bought a 12 pack of this. It's in the fridge now. It cost me 20 bucks. I think it was 20.50 because the fucking beer prices went up. And that's like the cheapest, the lowest legal cheapest price for a 12 pack is 20.50 now. Welcome to Ontario. Thank you, Kathleen Wynne. I can't complain, I guess. There's other provinces where it's even worse, but you know. Anyways, ghetto style review again. We're on the fucking washer in my basement, but fuck it, right? I didn't bring a glass down. I already opened the beer. So you have to take my word for it. I did pour this in a glass at one point, and it was like your average looking beer color, just a little bit darker. Not too much carbonation going on. I really like the label though, it looks pretty cool. Let's try her out. Cheers. I forgot to mention too, on the nose it's a bit hoppy, and you know what's actually funny? I've pretty well had, well, I can't say I've had all the Molson products, but I've had quite a bit of Molson products. This one doesn't smell like one. This one actually smells like a decent beer. It has like the maltiness, the hoppiness coming through. A little bit of fruitiness. I don't know what it is, to be honest, but yeah, a little bit like a sweet fruitiness, and not like that, like a Carling Ice sugar fortified piss beer. You don't smell that. This actually smells decent. It doesn't even smell like Molson. Pardon me. And I've had Molson products, like say if someone put a Canadian in front of me, they could blindfold me and I could tell you it's a Canadian because they have this unique smell. I don't know what it is. It could be the yeast or whatever that they use, or the corn syrup, who knows. But they have this unique smell. This doesn't have it. It's really smooth. It's actually a pretty damn good beer, and it's a discount beer actually. It's in that category now, surprisingly. You can buy a 2 for this. It's $34.50. Again, thanks a lot, Kathleen Wynne, you fuckhead. But yeah, it's $34.50. That's the lowest. That's a discount beer. Like Lakeport's the same price, I believe now. So this is in the same category. It's a discount priced beer, but it tastes pretty damn good. You know, it's very smooth when you drink it. You get a little bit of the hoppiness, and you get this fruitiness going on. But it tastes really good. For being a Molson product, I'm like speechless. I'm like, what the fuck's going on there? Let's keep trying her. Yeah. There's not even a lot of carbonation going on. I could just like drink it all right now and it wouldn't hurt. But I'm not going to do that. But yeah. You know what? For being this price too, it's actually pretty good. I mean, I do get that aftertaste in my mouth. I shouldn't say aftertaste, but like the feel. It's almost like when you drink a lot of like macro beers and how they put corn syrup in that, you get that little texture in your mouth. If that makes any fucking sense to any of you people. That's what I'm getting. That's like any macro beer. But aside from that, it does not taste like a Molson product. So I'm not trying to bash them and be like, oh, corn syrup, this and that. It's listed in their ingredients. When I called Molson, or actually tonight I called the hotline, and they have an option where you can press like 3 or whatever the fuck it is, and it tells you the ingredients in every beer that they make. And they use brewer's corn syrup in this beer. That's what they told me. And you get that texture. But aside from that, you don't taste the corn. You don't taste the fucking Molson vibe, as I call it, the Molson flavor. It's not there. At least to me. Like, if I put a Canadian in this next to it, I couldn't tell you that this was a Molson product. It just doesn't taste like it is. It's actually pretty decent. And for an ale, that's really good. Because if I'm really cheap and I want an ale, what I used to do is I used to buy McLeay's, which is a Sleeman product, which is the same price as this. McLeay's is alright. I won't get too far into that because that's a different review, but it's almost like McLeay's is a watered down adjunct Sleeman beer, basically. And I honestly think I would choose this over McLeay's if I was out buying a cheap ale. You know, it's the same price. It's in the discount category for some reason. I never thought Molson Export would be in that category, but here we are. Nothing offensive about it. I can't even complain about nothing except that corn syrup texture like I was talking about. But aside from that, this is a really good beer. And I'm blown away. I probably had this when I was like 14 with my uncle. But the label was different. I don't remember how it tasted back then. But yeah, it's really decent for what it is. It's a $34.50 discount beer for a 2-4. Or $20.50 for a 12-pack. Yeah, I'm digging it. I actually might start buying this. If I'm looking for an ale and I don't want to spend a lot of money, like I said, I used to turn to McLeay's. I think I would get rid of Sleeman products and turn to this if I was looking for that kind of stuff. So yeah, color me impressed. So yeah, that's all I can really say about it. It's got a good flavor to it. It's not overpowering. Like even if you're just like a Budweiser drinker and somebody gave this to you, I'm pretty sure you'd be able to drink it and not complain about it. It's really smooth. It's really good. It's got some good flavors going for it. You get the hops, you get the malt, you get this little fruitiness. I don't know if it's like apple or grape or whatever sweetness I'm getting from it, but it is really good. I'm pleasantly surprised. So I'm going to go ahead and just rate this before I start ranting or blabbering about bullshit. I'm going to give this like an 8 out of 10. And I know there's people out there, oh, well, 8 out of 10 for this, whatever, it's macro beer. I'm giving that I'm basing it on this. It's a discount beer. And it's a big brand beer that I can actually say doesn't taste like a big brand beer entirely. So I'm really impressed. Maybe I'll give it a 7.8 out of 10. I won't go up to 8. That might offend people. Not that I care. But yeah, I'll keep it at 7.8. It's a discount price beer. It's really good for the price. And I would definitely buy it again. Especially if I'm looking to buy a cheap ale. Instead of McLeay's, I would definitely buy this. So yeah, that's my review. And look forward to some more to come. And hope everybody's doing well. And we'll talk to you again soon. Cheers.